retiring and moving to Thailand. Well, guys, you know, I'm not going to tell you A, B, C, D and all that old stuff. You know, what I'm going to tell you is what happened to me and what I did to make my retirement to get to Thailand, you know, to get to Thailand successful. So on that plane, I've got an 8-point plan. If you do want to get on that plane and come to Thailand, let's just get this 8 points. So let's get to the first point. So guys, the most important one is you need a regular income. You need a pension, or maybe somebody's left you some money, or you're going to rent your house out, or you're going to work online. Any one of those you can do. But most important is you need, you know, a minimum of like 1,500 quid a month to live. You know, and if you have a partner, could be even more. So Thailand's not the cheap place it used to be. It's still the most beautiful place, but, you know, it can be quite reasonable, but it depends what you spend your money on. Yes, anyway, guys, that's the first number one. Number two, right, we ain't going to go for the numbers, but we will, you know, number two is the bank. The bank is really, the really important one is that you can still have money going into your bank account in the UK, though many of the banks won't let you have a bank account in the UK. You can't just wing it, you know. I'll go backwards and forwards, so I'm still legal in the UK. But if you're a resident in a different country, then it's a whole different ball game, guys. Then you do have to have, you know, a bank account which survives that you have residence in a country, but you can have an account in England. So if you have a pension, anything like that, guys, you do need to make sure you have an account in the UK. So maybe the Co-op Bank or Sunshine Bank, anything like that. And then you got to think about transferring your money back into Thailand. You know, well, the most important thing is that you maybe just get like TRANSFERWISE, something like that. It's really very good. So, you know, I've used it for 22 years. You know, maybe you're going to buy a property or, you know, money on a regular basis. Cool, this is that bloody lorry. Anyway, guys, let's get on to the next one. Number three, I think it is now. It's worth thinking about, guys, you know, your doctor, you know, keep him as a backup. You know, you've still got an address you can use. Still can have letters, maybe you have a health problem or something like that. You need to come backwards and forwards. So it's worth keeping the doctor, you know. If you decide you're just going to do it off the health insurance where you're going to, you know, in Thailand, there's not a problem. You can do that very easily. But, you know, if you're one of those people that do have a health problem, have to have a lot of medication, and, you know, maybe you are coming back every so often, you can keep it going, have your prescription sent out to you. I do. And, you know, it's worth keeping it as a backup. You know, health insurance in Thailand is not necessarily the cheapest. Depends how much you spend, you know, but you can get it, you know, reasonable. But it depends on your age. At my age, you know, it'd be quite difficult to get insurance. You can get it. You know, I'm 68, guys. And, you know, once I get to my next bigger birthday, I get to 70 or something like that, it'd be virtually impossible. So, you know, it's worth thinking about keeping that doctor in the UK. But under health regulations and rules, 3-month rule, once you've been out of the country for more than 3 months, you're not entitled to any health insurance. Remember that, guys, you know. I'm afraid to tell you that. But also, you know, you can get medicine over the counter in Thailand quite, you know, reasonably, and it's not too much for cost. But if you're on specialist tablets, this type of thing, anyway, you're going to get to Thailand, sort out your health insurance, and you'll be fine. You know, you blow 70 or something like that. It's like about $2,000 a year, something like that, health insurance. So there we go, guys. There's my little golden nugget for you if you're coming out to Thailand about the doctor, health insurance, prescriptions. Let's get on to the next one, guy. Driving license. You know, you need to get an international driving license, guys. Very important here in Thailand. You get stopped, they want you to have an international license, show your passport, and you have to show a copy of your UK driving license. So they're things that you really need to take care of. And also, this is one what you must remember, make sure you got more than 6 months. Renew your passport before you get here. It's always a good idea to do that. Make sure you renew any sections. You know, you maybe only got 6 months left. Better to renew it, even if you've just got a couple of years. You know, it's easier to do it once you're in your own country than you are in Thailand. You know, it takes a lot longer here, a couple of months. And there might be reasons why you don't want your passport updated or changed. You know, obviously you still want to show residence in the UK. Can make things a little bit difficult, if you understand what I mean. Alright, so what about moving? Well, guys, don't end up like me. You know, the old lady, she landed me with 14 suitcases at the airport, she did. And $5.5 grand, you know. Just after COVID, you know, I really... be honest, you guys, I paid it. It's the airline put it down to about about $4.5 grand in the end, which is all right. You know, I was really pissed off. She was very quiet for a few days, obviously realising that you know, I was upset. You know, it's a lot of dosh. You know, we were quite comfy at the time. I had money left to me by my dad, so it was okay. So is it? Oh, Visa geezer, guys. Visa geezer, isn't that beautiful? That's what you can wake up to every day. Visas, guys. So, you know, just land here with a tourist visa, and then that will survive, and you can just have it all. You know, go to an agent. People do different things. Personally, I mean, she would sort out a bank account for you too. So I think that's a much better way to do it than, you know, especially when you first come in here. You know, if you're a cheap Charlie, then, you know, do it yourself. You know, you can get a marriage visa, but everybody here gets a retirement visa. It's much easier. So, guys, I think that's about rounds it up. I just have a little look on my pad here. Yeah, removals, post, yeah, all that type of stuff. But anyway, is anything what you think I've, you know, missed out, or something you think you can think of? So maybe we'll put in a later video, maybe next year, and do another video with some other stuff in it. Anyway, guys, you know, I hope that got you onto your plane to Thailand, and you can make that journey now. There's nothing you've not thought about. You know, it took me quite a few years before I made a few unsuccessful journeys to come and live here, guys. And, you know, don't be upset with yourself if you come here. You know, a young guy or somebody a little bit older, you know, the most important thing is get a job in the UK and you'll be fine, guys. Come here, then you have adequate income to look after yourself and your family, or just yourself. And, you know, anyway, guys, I really wish you a great journey and a great adventure in Thailand to start your new life here. It's just ready. Don't forget, if you like, but otherwise, don't bother. I don't mind. Anyway, till the next time, probably next week, guys. Take care. Over and out. Freddie, Thailand.